From the heart of Nairobi to the pulse of the continent, this is Ongea, where stories breathe, voices rise, and clarity leads the way. I'm Adolf Bruno, and for the next half hour, we are diving deep into the rhythms of youth, the rituals of resilience, and the power of design to shape tomorrow. Whether you're tuning in from Busia, Lagos, or London, welcome to the conversation. Let's Ongea. Today, I'm privileged to host one blessed Nimo who tells me I should be free to use any of her names. She'll be delving deep into this interesting convo when your bestie dates your crush. Nimo, feel free to introduce yourself to our listeners.
Hi everyone, my name is Bestie and I'm so happy to have this conversation, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Yes, thank you so much. Now on to my first question. Is there an unspoken rule or a defined boundary that a best friend should never date a known crush, regardless of how long the crush has existed?
Yes, there is.
Why or why not?
Okay, first of all, it depends on the friendship, because many people, maybe some people have been together for like years, some others months, but it's all about the bonding and how much you people respect each other. And at some point, it's not good to date your best friends crush, because that can crush them so bad, and they would actually think, is this person my friend or a fake friend? But also there is also this, you should be communicating with your friend, your best friend. And I feel like if both of you love and respect each other, you would be able to communicate with each other. And if you love the crush of your best friend, you should be able to tell your friend that, hi, this person, namwona namcheki, and I feel like I can do something about it. Yes.
Well, okay, that's an interesting perspective you've put there, that dating your bestie's crush could actually crash the whole relationship. I don't know whether that was intended or unintended. Anyway, allow me to proceed to my next question. Then, at what specific moment does your best friend dating your crush cross the line from awkward situation to feeling like a genuine betrayal? Is it about their actions or your silence?
Yes, the actions matter a lot, because imagine you have okay, let me use myself as an example. Me and my best friend, she knows I like this guy so much, and she goes ahead and pursues this guy, and they get together, and then they start doing their things in front of me, and now that's like showing off, and that's like shoving it down my throat that you didn't get this man, I did, and that's not good. I would feel really bad, and it starts feeling like this is too much.
So to you, it's more or less a betrayal in a way, that you knew I was eyeing this person, and you decided to go behind my back and grab them.
It is betrayal. I feel like it's truly betrayal. But you can love is love. Love is love, by the way. And maybe you couldn't stop them even if you wanted to, and they were meant to be together. But I feel like there should be that respect that, hey, my friend really liked this guy. So when we are together and she's with me, I feel like I should keep my distance for her to feel at least comfortable in this situation. And for her to know that me dating your crush doesn't change anything about our friendship or how I view you and how I respect you.
Wow. Thank you. So guys ought to communicate and express themselves that, you know what, this is my territory, please keep off. I don't know how best we can counter this betrayal. How do you think we can counter the betrayal you've talked about?
Betrayal.
Yes, the betrayal. You've termed it as a form of betrayal. So how can you counter it?
How can I counter it? But then when you love somebody, you love them. Especially kama, can I speak in Kiswahili?
Yeah, feel free.
Especially ukipenda mtu, by the way, kwanza crush. There's something about a crush that it can drive you crazy. Like you are madly in love with this person, and you have somebody who you can unaweza mwambia hizi vitu zote, na huyo mtu aende afanye kitu na huyo mtu wako. And just so those conversations you're having with your friend, they're like this guy, I think about him, like I can do this for him. Oh my god, like you are going insane because of this guy. And for your friend to go and take your plan for this man and go use it on your future man. That's crazy. That's a low blow. Hiyo sitadanganya. Hiyo inavunja kabisa.
Umesema huko ni ku hit below the belt ama ni under the belly, I don't know. Anyway, allow
Low
me
blow.
to
Like that's a low blow. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
yeah, thank you. And then on to my next question. So assume you never explicitly told your best friend that, hey, I like this person. Do you forfeit the right to be upset?
Yes, you have a right to be upset. You do have a right to be upset. Though you never told them, that's a mistake. But that doesn't mean you should suppress your feelings just because you didn't tell your friend that I like this guy. You should be allowed to feel what you want to feel. And also feel the add that you did a mistake. You did a mistake, you didn't tell your friend, and you should hold yourself accountable.
Now that makosa imefanyika, how much of the responsibility for the conflict rests on you who stayed silent and on them who decided to get together?
I feel like it's both me and my friend who we should hold the same. We should be both responsible. Because yes, maybe I didn't tell you, and maybe I should have told you. And also, even if I told you and you went ahead and pursued this guy, you should also be accountable for what you did and take responsibility of what you did. We come together and we discuss this thing. Both of us should be responsible. It's not about who is right, who is wrong, who deserves to explain themselves more. No, I feel like both of them should be equally responsible and take accountability. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much. So you said every single party ought to bear the blame, ought to bear the responsibility, be it your bestie and his new guy, or your crush and yourself. So kila mse abebe msalaba wake, right? So when faced with a best friend and a crush dating, how should one process and manage the inevitable feelings of jealousy without damaging the friendship or sabotaging their new relationship? Your jealousy, how do you get to manage it?
Personally, I feel like one should know themselves first. Like you should know how you react to certain situations and what works best for you. Personally, I would distance myself. I wouldn't like shut everybody down and cut the whole world away. I would distance myself and talk myself through this and tell myself that "Hii imefanyika, so what's next?" Yeah, I feel like distance is the best thing you could do, but not like shutting everybody out and being alone, like your own cocoon. No, just distance, like a good distance. You get like a good distance. Yeah, and do things do things that make you happy, things that they bring your soul back. You should practice them. Like maybe you love listening to music, or you love what's it called, you love streaming, whatever you want to do, whatever brings you happiness and it's good and it doesn't affect anybody else around you, you do it. Yeah.
So number one, you've said keep distance. There's a song that has that line somewhere in it, right?
Mm,
And then number two, you said we need to ventilate, find avenues of expressing yourself that do not necessarily harm others around you, but allow you to feel free and to free yourself of that
yeah.
weird and awkward situation you're in.
Mm,
Yeah, thank you, thank you. And then if you decide, okay, if you decide to not run away, if you decide to not keep distance, and you confront this best friend of yours, what is the most constructive language to use? Do you become abusive? Like how would you talk to them?
the way I know best friends have their own way of communicating, they have their own language. They're not like friends, those are best friends. To umejua, you have grown with them, they have been with you through your darkest moments. So I feel like both of them, like the best friends, would know this is how we should approach the situation. Because Mimi, the way I would talk to you is not how your best friend would talk to you, Cindy. So they should know, they know how to And even if you don't know how to talk to your best friend, I feel like you should come there na unyenyekevu, like just be humble and also give the other party a platform to talk and express themselves. You shouldn't like be hell bent on them understanding that they're in the wrong and they should apologize. They're in the wrong. Like there's nothing good they have done, and like you are the victim. Only you're the victim. But they should also want to hear the other side of the story. Be open to the other side of the story and be open to any outcome, and just don't get angry. Like work your ego aside. Put your ego aside and focus on making your friendship better. Yeah.
So ego kando, and then we should be open-minded, right?
Ego can ruin so many things. So yeah, put the ego aside.
Yeah. So you're now talking. What is the one thing you should absolutely not say if you want a friendship to survive?
In that situation of like the crush and the best friend dating,
Just to both of them, assume you find them seated somewhere in a cafe having lunch together. What should or should you not tell them?
one thing you should not tell them is the phrase "you are better than this." Is that phrase? What do you mean I'm better than this? What do you mean? And also, I trusted you, or I don't know about phrases, by the way. To be honest, I don't know about phrases because, but I can tell you one thing: words do cut deep. Words do cut deep, and words like "you're better than this" that can, because nafanya mtu hadi akwe self conscious. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm not good. Am I a bad person? Am I? Hmm? So personally, for now, "you're better than this." That's the phrase I wouldn't use.
So the next time I meet maybe a couple, my bestie and a crush or something, I should not tell them that they're better than this or you've stooped so low, blah blah blah. Maswala kama hayo, I
Yeah,
should desist from such because yeah, they're demeaning and
yeah,
they
you
make
shouldn't.
them more sensitive, right? Okay. Yeah. Now imagine the relationship lasts. Just picture this. They've met and now the relationship is flourishing. How do you adjust to being the third wheel or even just attending group activities where you must witness their romance?
Fish if I told myself that no, she doesn't deserve to be happy. I'm the one who wanted him. I should be with him. That should be me. But I would tell my best friend, so you know this guy nilikuwa na. So if we ever reach a point where we can go and do these activities together, please, and I beg you, please just don't do those things mbele yangu. Yeah, we can laugh. Yeah, you can hold hands, nini, but there is a limit. There's a limit to this, and don't do it. Just talk to your friend about it and tell her or him, don't do these things. Usifanye hizi vitu mbele yangu juu nitakasirika. You'll piss me off. So don't do them. And if you want to do them, endeni mahali, jificheni nyuma ya tent, si mbele yangu.
That's such a comical perspective. So like you come clean, alafu nawachapia, you know what? Guys, please, out of respect for me, I'd rather you do your private stuff out of sight. Is that where you know that's not something you can do easily. I mean, it's not so easy for you to confront someone and tell them that your romance stuff mfanye elsewhere. So we are going for this walk pale Karura and huko ku hold hands, huko ku cuddle and everything. Please do it huko kwa forest, kwa, kwa woods, not near me.
Lakini, I don't think mtu angetaka. Nobody would want. I'm saying like you can hold hands. Don't. PDA is okay, but kuna extreme PDA enye mimi personally I just can't. And I feel like many people will support me.
So where do we draw the line? What are the boundaries? How do you know what they're supposed to do in front of you and what they're not supposed to do in front of you?
Cause what do you mean like you are kissing? Me, I don't want to witness that. Go somewhere else and do those things.
Okay, so kissing is something you wouldn't love to witness, but the
Yeah.
other things, uko sawa.
There are limits, bana. They are limits.
So limits exist, yes, but ni jukumu la nani to find out the limits? Is it your responsibility or the responsibility of the couple?
To find out what?
The limits you talked about, you said limits exist. So
It's
who is it up
mind.
to find out?
The one who is not dating.
Or niwe ujue kwa these are the extremes that I cannot.
Mwambie tu.
Okay.
Just find them out.
Yeah. And then on to my next question. Should a best friend be required to ask for permission or at least inform you before they pursue your crush?
What? Yes. Imagine, yes. I know it sounds like, Kwani, you are my mother, but I feel like you should. Adis, you're not saying like permission, like can I? Ile tu, atashtuka akikuja kujua, kumbe we na nani you are together. Haya, I didn't know. I feel like having that title of being a best friend, it comes with its own like advantages, and them asking you and telling you, I'm not saying don't ask for permission, just tell them, because by the end of the day, by the way, ni maisha yako si yake, and you can't, if your best friend doesn't want you to live your life to the fullest, what then, where are you even friends? Like, you should just tell them, hi, let's use me as an example. Hi Wairimo, Mimi, I have Katin Kafikret. I love spending time with Nani, and I feel like I'm going to pursue him. So I am telling you this as a good friend, and I wouldn't want us to have like what's it called, Ikitu? Tukwe na disputes between us because of this point. So I am telling you this, and I will keep my distance. I will know boundaries. Ile tu ya kumwambia, don't ask for permission. I wouldn't ask for permission because it is your heart. The heart knows what it wants. The heart knows what it wants. So don't ask for permission. Just tell them, and be like, be don't be cocky about it. Don't be like, we're checking hivi na hivi. No, just be kind and honest and understanding. Yeah.
Well, thank you for that. So you said not necessarily seek permission, but at least inform them. Now, you've
Yeah.
informed them, alafu things go haywire. What next? She's like, no, 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 no.
Sasa guys, sasa si mimi nimekuja nikakuambia, I'm telling you this because I want you to know. I wouldn't. Yes, I do value this friendship. But kwani sitapendwa sasa? Sitapendwa na I feel like you should understand, hata kama ni crush wako. By the way, kukuwa na crush na upate na date mtu rafiki yako, by the way, it's bad. And I would be like, yeah, you have every right to be angry. You have every right, but do not usiniambie how to live my life. I know it sounds rude and it feels like this is not a good friend, but don't tell them how to live their life. Like, even you understand where they're coming from. Maybe you never know. Maybe you having a crush on them was what was going to bring them together. Having a crush on the guy. So I feel like even the girl who mwenye ameachwa peke yake, I feel like you should understand where they're coming from. And I'm not saying you, what's it called? You nini, ooh, you shut yourself, you shut your emotions down because of this girl. No, and that does not mean you should not be happy and like you just assume she wants what's worst for you. No, I feel like you should understand where they're coming from, and you have every right to be angry. And just allow her to love whoever she wants to love. Understand where they're coming from. Yeah. But
Where?
also speak your
Understand
heart.
where they're coming from. Yeah.
Miss,
And express yourself. You see, I'm just trying to imagine myself in such a scenario, and I cannot fathom the level of confusion that would exist between my best friend and I.
we acha nikuulize. Wewe if in that situation unge
If it were me, okay, it depends whether I'm at the receiving end, I'm the beneficiary. So clarify where you're putting me.
wewe ndio mwenye uko peke yako, umewachwa, huna mtu.
I'd listen to the ends. Inauma. Yeah. And call
For
it days.
real.
Because Sirikia, my bestie, because we've been friends for such a long time, and bringing this friendship to a close because of a new friendship. a romantic friendship, that would be catastrophic in a way. So I won't call it quits, but I'd struggle to cope up. I'd struggle to understand this thing from a new perspective because we are setting ourselves up for calamity. Yes, because you know, with the kind of things getting out of hand in the future with this mix and this confusion.
Yeah.
Now, I've got a quote for you here, and I want you to tell me what the quote means in your own understanding. I'll have for some two further questions, then we call it a day. So, this is the quote: "A secret crush is a burden you carry alone. Its death is painful, but the funeral should not require the attendance of your best friend. A secret crush is a burden you carry alone. Its death is painful, but the funeral should not require the attendance of your best friend." What does that quote mean to you, Blessed?
Hmm. Yeah, but I relate to it. But a secret crush. Yeah, you don't need to tell everybody you have a crush on somebody. And that secret crush ni ule mwenye unapendanga kabisa, like oh my god, I might nawahamisha nyote mwende mkae Mars, I give them the world, like that bad. And once you don't get them, that crushes you so bad. Having somebody there and then they tell you, I understand what you're feeling. Madam, you don't understand how I am feeling. This is a bad feeling. Nobody, I would never want anybody to feel this way. So if I ever had a secret crush mwenye aniache ama tukose kwa pamoja, I would want to be alone and I wouldn't even tell anybody. Though, like, it's good to tell people, but because inaweza kuwa ni issue serious. So I would tell somebody I am going through this and this and this. Don't tell them, like, don't go into context like, oh, this guy, this girl. No. Just tell them I'm going through something right now and maybe I just need some motivation in nini, but kuwa peke yako is bad. Being alone, that's a tragedy. Tragedy. I would want to be alone for like a few days or weeks, but after that, just talk to somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. But you talked of besties having a sort of privilege or access to information and intelligence. Don't you think this is one of those things they need to know?
No, no. I feel no, no, not at that moment. Not at that moment, but maybe in the long run, I will tell the end. By the way, there was this day I was really down. This guy Nini, yeah, but not like right away. Sometimes you just need to be with yourself and your emotions. Yeah, but I would tell them eventually, but not like ikisha happen hivi na waambia hapana. After some few days, weeks, I will tell them.
Okay, so you need to take time to heal fast, and then we should be
Mm.
vague with it. I don't like you too.
Yeah, you should take your time to heal.
Okay. Now, in a previous episode, and another guest, Calvin, explored the silence of ghosting. And I have a very simple question for you. Have you ever ghosted
Mm-hmm.
someone or been ghosted? And what did that silence teach you?
Guy, ha, yes, I have got it. Yeah, nime ghost watu. Ghosting somebody, by the way, you don't feel bad, but being ghosted, it's bad. It's so bad. One thing I learned is to know your place. Like, not you ghost. Like, wewe ndio umeghostiwa. I feel like you should know your place. Like, people prioritize people according to how they see them. Na wewe kama uprioritiziwi, just leave them by the way. But just don't leave things in a bad zikuwe mbaya. Like, make sure hadi ukitoka hapo, there's no bad blood. Yeah, but just know your place and always listen to your instincts because your instincts never lie. Like ikikwambia hapa unajiongelesha mse, toka tu hapo tu, like isikuwe ni abruptly, like ile the slow burn type of ghosting. That's good. I feel like both sides wataona hapa there's nothing going on, so hadi nikiacha kumwongelesha hadi ni kama hata kuacha kuniongelesha. Yeah. Does that make sense?
It does. You've said something very interesting there. Know your place. So kila mtu ajue where they belong. Yeah. Thank you so much. In the upcoming episode of Ongea, I don't know, we are going to talk about being the pressure to be that guy or to be that girl, and I'd love our listeners to tune in next time. By the way, Rimu, I realized you prefer being called Rimu. You're a girl of many fasts or a lady of many fasts, if I may put it that way, because you're the first lady I'm interviewing here. And then secondly, you're the first real guest. And by real guest, I mean someone who is truly a guest. I mean, we have never met before, and you're a fan of the Ongea family, and we're very grateful for that. So, for being a lady of many fasts, we don't take it for granted. We are very much grateful. Tumeshukuru sana sana, and we hope you're
You're
going to
welcome.
spread the word about Ongea.
I
Yes,
will. I will.
yes, yeah. Your parting shot as we conclude.
I can say anything I want.
Yes, you can. That's why I said your parting shot. Yani ni yako, so it's anything that comes from you.
What I would tell people, go and watch Dead Poet Society. Go and watch that movie. It's a good movie. Dead Poet Society. It will change your brain chemistry kabisa kabisa. So go watch it. Yes.
So, Mr. Mawasema, watch Dead Poets Society. Is it
Yeah.
about poetry or something?
Something like that. Something like that. It's good. It's a good movie.
Okay. Yeah, that's amazing. So enjoy the rest of your day. Tumeshukuru sana, and we hope that we'll have more of these discussions in the future.
We will. Okay.